Sorcerer Supreme issues 5 and 6. I love seeing Wanda and Clea team up. The top two female sorcerers right now, straight baddies. And I hope they get to interact with each other in the MCU. Wanda and Clea return for Doomsday. Anyway, let's get into the drama. First panel starts off at the Sanctum Sublimium in the UK. This is where Agatha is being healed up and watched by Archimago, the sorcerer of that sanctum. Wanda's there too, being a good friend. Agatha comes clean and tells them how the other threatened her coven, and she summoned the Vishanti to defend them. This panel shows how Wanda is so caring and sympathetic because she tells Agatha, I am your friend. You've experienced so much and I only know a fraction of it. And that's power I want on my side. But then she gets a mental message from Clea. Pull up sis, we in a sneak attack. Dormamu's here fucking shit up. He's in a weakened state and he needs to regain power by feeding on his bloodline. So he's coming for Clea and Donna. And he brought his Dark Dimension Hellhound with him. Sick ass panel. Love this artwork. And the Hound is meant to keep Clea busy while Dormamu goes for Donna. But this is Clea's realm, so she wraps a fucking leash around it trying to tame it, while she's still calling for Wanda. Then Wanda portals in. Here I am, Dark Dimension Twin. Dormamu, this can be real fucking simple. Release Donna, or suffer more later. And she even brought Bats the ghost dog to help keep Donna safe, so Bats grabs Donna and they fly away, while Donna wants to rub his tummy when they land. And Dormamu tries to smash Wanda by palming her to the ground. Fuck off, pretender. Clea's still busy with the blazing hound, and Wanda just rips and pulls herself up from Dormamu's hand. The hound tries to beam blast Clea, but Wanda appears in time and summons Azazel's gate. It's a brimstone portal, and it redirects it back in Dormamu's fucking face. But it doesn't really hurt him because it actually nourishes him. Yeah, Dormamu's such a problem. You can't kill him, you can just redirect him somewhere else. But he ends up finding Donna because he has more than 5 senses. Bats is using his magic to keep her cloaked, but it doesn't work. So him and Donna work together, and they create a magical beam blast straight to the fucking face. Rocks Dormamu, stumbles his ass. And Clea and Wanda can feel that Dormamu's been damaged because it feels like a tremor across the astral plane. Nicely drawn panel. They both turn to deal with the blazing hound, but they notice that the hound is not attacking because Dormamu's hold is broken at the moment. Wanda notices and gets an idea from Reed Richards when he was Scientist Supreme. Transit implies motion, instant spatial exchange. Right as Dormamu grabs Donna, Wanda casts a portal body swap. Surprise bitch, hit him with the Agnine Deva Palm. Straight to the fucking face again! A quick switch with the witch. And these panels show the difference of Wanda Supreme compared to Doom Supreme and Strange. Because how she deals with Dormamu in this battle, she noticed how he said he has no real flesh. So she actually made him a heart, and it has a twin. She created an artifact called Donna's Delight, and it's key to Dormamu's heart. It's basically a small scepter that grows in time. So as Donna grows into a sorceress, her rattle grows into a scepter. And when she shakes it, if Dormamu's in the same plane as her, he will be agonized. It fucks him up. And she shakes it to test it, and he starts fucking puking up and just having a very bad day. Look at his ass. He's on his knees like a little bitch right now. So he portals out and goes finds power somewhere else. W play, Wanda. Clea repaired the land by casting a healing mist, and she reached back in time to skip the people ahead to safety. And now Donna is playing fetch with Bats, and Wanda and Clea are just chilling, being friends. They conversate about being mothers and sisters to children, growing up in chaos, and that's how they relate to each other. But the blazing hound is still here, but without Dormamu it's docile. So Clea decides to take it in and tame it and keep it around for the kids. But Wanda's like, actually it can teach a lot to a fellow student. So she takes it to Amaranth, in the flickering other realm, and she's also chilling on a throne like a baddie. And then we go to the prison planet of Moratarga, where the Extinction King is imprisoned.
Ah, my jailers have blinked. The gates of ancient will has fallen. Enough to slacken these bonds. After eons, the chains are broken. I am the Extinction King and I wake to fuck shit up.
Holy shit, the Extinction King breaks out of jail. He is risen. He's about to fuck shit up. There's no telling what this guy's gonna do. Moving into issue 6, cover of Wanda on a throne with Wiccan and Somnus by her side. Let's get into it.
The Crypt Planet, such a weak-ass cell built by the bitch-ass Vishanti. Shit, I ended centuries of war, saved trillions of lives, and beta-ass hog gets switched up, but ancient blood taints the winds. For everything they did to me, it's time to destroy them motherfuckers.
Mate, imagine how strong Big EK is gonna be. It's absolutely bloody mental, mate. But Wanda's sitting in the air having a conversation with the in-betweener, the avatar for order and chaos. He represents balance, and he's kind of pissed at Wanda for tipping the scales of balance by creating billions of small miracles worldwide. And that magical green owl with the Wanda face on her shoulder is the Queen of Nevers. She's there for support, because Wanda is one of her Nexus beings. And the Queen of Nevers represents possibility, master of the land of what if, kinda like the Oracle from the Matrix. But then she gets a mental message from her son Wiccan. Mom, come quick, I'm in trouble! Nightmare's pulling a sneak attack in Billy's mental dream. Because in dreams, defenses are weak, and dreamers are travelers in the dream dimension. Billy's strong in the waking world, but here, the fear that weakens him feeds Nightmare. But then Nightmare gets impaled in his fucking chest by a hand. Surprise bitch, Somnus has entered the chat ripping out his fucking skeleton. Because the dreamscape is his realm too. And he also serves on Wanda's cabinet. And this is a nice shot of Somnus here looking like an absolute demon. But then psych bitch, Nightmare returns fire because their thoughts of unsureness about Nightmare being dead allowed him to invade their psyches and attack and possess them with pain. Look at this sick ass shit going on with their brains, their heads. But then Wanda shows up in time like the mama goon she is. Bitch, don't touch my motherfucking sons. Billy, Somnus, heal yourselves while I deal with this mark ass. Also notice how Wanda's wearing the cloak of levitation at her hips like a fucking dress. Peak aura for Wanda. Amazing panel, but Nightmare's not too shook. He starts trolling Wanda. Every bloodline has secrets which, and I've woken my own. A vision of fear that gripped the first cosmos. Who named Dark Dream Nemesis the first Nightmare. And Nightmare summons these two massive ass, giant ass beings. Look at them, mate. They look like actual gods compared to Wanda, Nightmare, and all them on the floor. Look how small they are compared to scale. Their names are Morris and Zmora, the Night Terrors. Proamial parasites. Another wicked ass panel. Imagine seeing these motherfuckers come up in your dream. Shitting bricks, mate. Wanda, Wiccan, and Somnus try their best to attack, but the effect isn't that damaging because the Night Terrors make a comment about humans being simple gut flies that lack the scale to cast them out. Wanda's doing her best to hit them with different types of attacks. She's casting the flash of the Lumina, Living Light. She's invoking the monk Bezimicane, who made force barriers of thought, but the Night Terrors are just countering it all. They're trying to break her will. Look at this amazing panel. Wanda's feeling like she's losing everything again. But then as they're being swallowed, Somnus gets an idea. Wanda, I'm an Oneiromancer. I act inside people's dreams, but Nightmare and the Terrors feed on dreamers. But what if the kitchen closes, if everyone woke up everywhere? But I've never woken up billions of dreamers before. It might kill me too, and I've always felt like an imposter in Wanda's cabinet. So now it's time to earn my keep. So the mutant Dream King wakes up everyone from their sleep. It affects him, Wanda, and Wiccan. They start choking and shit. And it's working. It's affecting Nightmare and the Night Terrors. Nightmare starts struggling. Ugh, ugh, I'll paint the halls with your blood, filthy mutant. Somnus makes a comment about Nightmare being connected to humanity's group psyche, but the Terrors aren't. It won't take them half as long to recover. And they're so devious and backstabbing that when they see Nightmare being wounded and afraid, they see him as an offering. And now they want to devour his ass. Then Wanda and Wiccan get a chance to focus and attack. Wiccan casts a new spell, the Waters of Sagborough and Assaults of Selassie mingle, to unleash folklore because Nightmare is born of the mass human psyche, where folk practices grow because there's power in that. The belief that salt water cleanses, that a bowl of it under a bed will ward off nightmares and dark influences, so they both harness that belief. Another banging ass panel. Another W play by Wanda Supreme, and all the humans that were woken return to rest, and the Night Terrors are down for a moment. Enough time for Wanda to get the upper hand. I'll only speak once, creatures. Get the fuck off the block and spare your daddy, or I'll find your bitch ass. So the Night Terrors dip. Now back at the Sanctum Sanctorum, Wanda consults with her cabinet, talking about the battle that just happened. Speedy Tommy's all like, Ma, why didn't you just kill his ass? He tried to kill my brother. While Billy says, dreams help us process what's going on inside us, even bad dreams. We need Nightmare. And then in comes Agatha Harkness with her snarky ass remarks. And there's an empty mirror for her too. She's part of the cabinet now, and she sees herself as a true advisor to Wanda because everyone else is like younger than her and she's older, but not as corrupt as that evil bastard Chthon. As for Clea, I don't know how old Clea is. But in this last panel, we're at the Sanctum Sublimium. There's a disturbance in the courtyard. Archimago goes to check it out. Looks up in the sky, something's forming. Oh shit, he hears words, ideas that have gravity. No! I am undone! And he gets fucking sucked up into the sky. Holy shit, what the hell is this? Fucking love this story. All these new villains we're dealing with. My girl Wanda Supreme running things. And just like One World Under Doom, this story is also going up to 9 or 10 issues. That's all I wanted to yap about. See ya.